Hello everyone. Surprise, surprise, I'm live. Blessed Moni's Day. Sun Workers Unites. Exciting new things. I'm just going to wait for a few people to join before I begin. And I want to try and share this video. He wants to play with me right now because I just did an awesome video. And it was in a great spot. Here we go. Alright. I just want to share this. It's really nice out today, huh? Alright, I've been doing a lot of videos lately. If you're joining and you feel compelled, please share. I would really appreciate it. I know some of you may have seen my sun worker videos before. Today's a little different. I'm not doing, one second, there's something at the top. Okay. So, I'm not doing a normal transmission video like I've been doing lately. I've been doing a lot of those. Hey, 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 what's up, Tracy? So, how is everyone? I see a few people are watching. Is the music too loud? Because it's very close to my phone. Like, the computer's very close to my phone, so I don't want you guys to not be able to hear me. Let me put it down just a little. My other video I just did, I didn't have any music up because it was very serious. Actually looked a little different, I feel. My complexion looked a little different because of how serious it got. So, here we are, sun workers. So in some of my other videos, before I started doing the transmission videos, I was urging people to connect with the energy of the sun. I'm still doing that, of course. I still always do that. It is an amazing suggestion. I feel we should all do that a little more. The energy of the sun is very transmutive. It's very growing. It's very nurturing. In Norse mythology, the sun is actually feminine and the moon is masculine. So, kind of puts things in perspective. But, so, there's going to be a new mission. I've received clear messages to create a private group within my page. And you know, it's just a few questions because it's dedicated only to sun workers. And anybody can be a sun worker. You don't have to have a degree for that. This is people that are channeling into the energy of the sun to help the collective, help themselves, help the planet. So now in this group, I am going to do a live activation. I might actually do it pre-recorded. As I said, live. I got this pain in my back. So, apparently, this is going to be a pre-recorded, but I will drop it into that group. It'll only be in that group. I'm not going to share it to my page. So basically, you would have to ask to be added. Answer a couple questions, and then when you answer them, I add you to the group. And then you can receive the activation. So with this activation, you're going to receive... It's definitely going to help those who don't understand how to connect with the sun. I'm going to give you tools and examples to connect with the sun. I will also be drumming and chanting with that. I do suggest for those who are going to partake in the activation to use earbuds, headphones, something that will muffle out the surroundings. This is something I suggest every time I do a Nordic drum clearing via Zoom.com or something, or a private service, you know. Because that way, because I use a lot of chanting, a lot of drum work, and you need to fully understand and hear that without outside noise. And the earbuds really do a number for you because you hear the drum way better. It's really cool. But yeah, so sun sun worker activation. It's coming. It's happening. And yes, I haven't forgot about you rune students that want that extra tutoring course. I'm doing the write-up right now. Actually, I'm trying to get that done tonight so I can get that ready for you guys. I've just had so much going on. But yeah, so I'm going to create the group as well, and you just got to answer some questions to be added, and you will receive a sun worker activation. And within this group, we're going to collaborate as sun workers on what we do for the planet, working with the sun. We're going to share, little things of, little tips. But the first thing you're going to do when you enter that group is go through the activation. It's part of it, It's how you're going to become a sun worker. It's very exciting. Thank you, Tracy. My drum work is amazing, she said. That's great. I love it. Thank you. I love doing it as well. The Valkyrie sound activation we did the other night was wild. And it brought me back to a part of my chanting that was before the runes. So it was really exciting. It made me happy inside. So to my next endeavor that I delved a little bit about, the UnSeen Prophecies. So this is something exciting. This is something that was coming in that was when I was starting doing the transmission videos, but I wasn't sure on how to do it because to me, this is delicate situation. So I do my transmission videos as the energy of the coming in for the collective. This is energy that's coming into the planet, activating in the planet, doing something within the planet, okay? So that's what those transmission videos are. You can watch them if you want. I don't understand timelines. This is why I'm doing the UnSeen Prophecies, okay? I'm trying to really feel, I'm being told to pay attention to timelines now, and this is the only way I can physically do it and actually grasp it. So what I am doing, and I have done, I already did the first one, it's uploading as we are speaking, that when I get my transmissions and the energy coming in for the collective and what that's coming and what's happening, I also, in between or during the same time sometimes, I receive other messages. And these messages, if we're told in a certain way, could create hysteria or panic. So I do not like to tell them. I tell them to some people. I explain them to a few people, and they know what I mean by this, and I touched on a little bit before. In that video, I touch on it in the beginning. There's things that have happened over the years that I just have not expressed because, and I know if there's anybody that I've ever warned or had a dream about or anything, and you know what I'm talking about. Things that just happen. And it's fucking scary sometimes, and it's scary for me to be able to relay that message and not cause some kind of, I'm trying to help people understand the chaos, not create more chaos. So how I'm learning to do that is create the video, upload it to the YouTube privately, and when it's starting to occur or has occurred, I will upload the video because it will have the timestamp of when I foresaw it. Because I will do it within the few days of receiving the message. Like the last 3 days, it's been coming in hard. I'm like, but this isn't a transmission video. I'm not going live about this and telling people this stuff. No, like that's exactly what I thought. When that came in, I was like, I'm not ready for that. That's like when Ashley said to somebody I can make a fertility kit, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god. But I did it, and they got pregnant. And then I did it again, and they got pregnant. And the other person got pregnant. So I know it has to happen. I just want to be comfortable with it. But I also do not want to, that's another message that comes with it, is do not create hysteria. And the only way I know how to do that, until I can really figure out a pinpoint date or even month or year, or because as I was speaking in that video, I was realizing there is a 2-year gap a lot of the time, but then there's also a few months gap. So learning to understand that more is the process I'm going through with this. So, I've uploaded the first one already to my YouTube, but you will not be able to view it until I make it live. I did this all because I need to understand timelines for it. So, it's really exciting. I did specify in the end of the message that there might be something might come in where I'm forced to push this message out before it actually happened to maybe create something that could avert it. But I don't have that message yet. And until that happens, I'm not going to release this video until the situation occurs, because I'm not creating hysteria. So, the Unseen Prophecies. That is going to be the series I will have unlisted on YouTube. So, whew, it was very intense pulling that in. But for all you sun workers, we have a great new thing happening. Sun worker community is beginning, and when you enter into this group, you will have to answer a few questions, and then you will be added to this group, and you'll receive an activation. I am not going to make it public until... In the beginning of this video, I was explaining how I would go live in the group and do the activation, and I got a clear message. No, you will not be live in the group doing the activation. You will pre-record the activation and put it in the group, and then you will make the group live. So, that's how it's going to go down. And it's going to happen in the next couple days. So, I'm trying to get all you sun workers ready for the Lion's Gate. That's in August. I got some time to shape you up, because it needs to happen. Hi Nicole, how are you? My phone is really delayed sometimes when messages come in. Let me go back on the comments. Diane, oh, thank you. Yes, I'm so glad you were able to come to the event. It was awesome. Tracy, I am super excited. I have leveled up. This will take me even higher. Yes, that's the point. The sun, it's midsummer. You know, midsummer to me is like 3 days long. I really can celebrate it for a week if you think about it. If you tap into the energy of the sun, because that's what midsummer is all about. It's the energy that revolves around the sun. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I practice more of the religion of the sun. And that's just me. So, nature is my church. Vanatru, to be precise with the name Vanatru. It's a polytheism based on Norse Vanir tribe. So, it's pretty cool. It's what I've always connected with. And then when I knew what it was, I fully connected with it. So, I'm very excited. I hope you all will join the group if you're interested in sharing this message and spreading the sun worker vibe and letting people know that we're out here and we're ready and we need to unite, because we need to amplify the energy on this planet in a good way. And the only thing that can do it, we got to transmute it with the sun. There's so much magical energy coming on right now. It's not just manifesting very quickly. There's magic running through our ecosystem of energetic stuff that people aren't grasping. People that aren't awakened as you maybe, or somebody around you, and I spoke about that in other videos. There's going to be people around you waking up and they're not going to understand what's going on. And they're not. And there's people that don't understand the magic that's running through everything, and they're leading with hostility and anger, and that's all they're amplifying. Because what you're doing with magic, you're amplifying that force of will. So if you're forcibly willing hostility and anger, that's what you're magically creating. Okay, this is something I'm going to let people know about when you make magical product. If you are in a bad mood, do not make it. And yes, that was a stern tone. But that's what's going on. There's a lot of magic running through everything. And magic, they always say, it's not the magic, it's the heart of the witch. So, think about that. Words are spells. Be careful what you're saying. Be careful what you're believing. You don't want to solidify in that, because that's what's going on. If you're not breaking those cycles, you're solidifying in that, because the magic that's happening right now is allowing us to literally break cycles so clearly and being aware of them. It's unreal. It's like how do I pronounce this? How do I say this? Revealing magic. I always want to say revelation when I say revealing magic. And that's the time we're in right now. We're midsummer, elementals, nature. That's where the revealing magic is. I make a candle, seeing the unseen. It's all working with nature spirits. This is the time we're in right now. So utilize it. Understand what you're seeing around you that has maybe been in your energy field for 25 years. And you're like, oh my God, it's that simple to get it out? And let it go. Don't lead with the frustration of it, because you're just going to have more frustration with it. Tracy, I'm trying to share this. However, Facebook isn't giving me the option. Well, that's alright, Tracy. Share it after I'm done. I'm going to be done in a few minutes. That's alright. No worries. You can always share the message after the fact. That's fine as well. Or anytime something connects with you, share it. Why not stand in your truth? Don't be afraid to show what you're into or what you believe in. This is what we're going to do as sun workers. We're going to amplify that in you. We're going to light a fire under all your asses. So, I hope you all have a wonderful night. I got to get cracking on this computer work so I can get you all ready. But have an amazing evening. Hopefully I don't have to release the Unseen Prophecies right away because, yeah. I mean, I can't help what I see. I mean, so many things have happened that... Crazy! So many things have happened that I never wanted to tell people. And there's a few people that know them. And if you know me enough, you know what happened. I know there was people when I used to shut my ability off, I would tell them things and they wouldn't listen. And then shit would happen. Like this kid I know. I don't know why. This is years ago. I was like, I don't know why. Don't drive your car. Don't go out. If you're going out, don't go in your car. Those were my exact words. I said it like 3 times. So I'm like, if you're going out, do not go in your car. Well, later that night, he calls me and says, what the hell? I was getting off the exit to go home, and my tire came right off my car. His car, like, slid into the curb. He didn't get hurt, luckily, but his tire flew off his car. So, you know, shit happens. And that's just a little thing. It used to happen when I would push it away. So now imagine the things that I'm receiving when I'm turning it on and connecting and channeling into that message. The Unseen Prophecies. Be on the lookout for it because it's information that you really want to understand, you really want to know, and you really want to try to find a solution for. So I will say that it may be shared before this crisis. I won't even use that word. That's not even a word. Situation could happen to help avoid it. But for right now, I do not want to create panic or hysteria. And that's what a lot of those messages and the reason why they are unseen. Because I don't feel comfortable sharing them to the public. Tracy said that. Nicole, need fire. Yes. Oh, trust me. Sun worker. Own up to being a sun worker. Connect with that energy and get that activation. And I'm not charging for it at all. I just want you to answer specific questions to get into that group. Because I want to really understand that you are a sun worker and you're ready to do this work. I'm not charging you. But I want to know you're serious. Because that's how I work. That's how sun workers should work. And if you don't understand what that is, and you know, you can go watch my other sun worker videos. Tracy, I am woke. There is no stopping me. I want to know. Oh, yeah, no, I can't tell you this. I don't even think I told Ashley. Did I? I might have told her a little bit. But, yeah. When my guides, when it's the right time, it will be the right time. But until then, check out the old sun worker videos, or other videos you're called to. Check out the titles and try and keep it pretty precise of what's going on in the message. So, to an extent. Tracy, I haven't even tried connecting with the sun yet. I can't wait. So, alright, my first suggestion, go back. I'm gonna pin one of the sun worker videos. Well, I can't even. If you guys are into it, if you really want to be a sun worker and part of that group, go back in my videos. Go to the first sun worker video I did. Let's see what it is. I'm not going to give you the easy way into it. You're going to have to put in the work. This is what I tell people for my rune work. Put in the freaking work. That's it. That's all you get. It's easy. If you show the universe that you're willing to work for something, work for that knowledge, work for that experience, work for that awaken, the connection, the ascending, or whatever the case may be, to move forward on your path, put the work in. And the Norse believe, like, you don't beg for the gods to help you. You don't pray to them. You rise up to them. That's how it works. And then they're there with you. Keep that in mind. Let's see. I'm looking at my computer. I got you know when I'm serious when I talk. I get passionate. Some people think I'm mean when I do that, but I'm not. I swear. So it was 16 weeks ago. Warning, controversial topic. That's where I begin to talk about being a sun worker. The one after it is Sun Workers Unite. And that is where I connect you to the energy of the sun by chanting Suvilo, which is a Nordic rune that will invoke the energy of the sun. For sure. You're very welcome. Nicole, self-discipline. Absolutely. That's exactly what I said today. I was speaking with somebody today, and they're talking about DMT and ayahuasca, and I'm like, yo, I mean, I did things when I was a kid. I ain't gonna lie. I did psychedelics. I did all kinds of things. But to me, as a shaman and person who physically goes through journeys, even trance journeys on my own without the assistance of other people, and knowing that you can get to a level of that without that substance. But it takes discipline. But people don't want that. They want the easy way out. They want it done for them. And this is why you're going to go, if you are interested in learning more about how I began the Sun Workers, and because we're going to become a very big community, I hope, and I hope we spread across the world and help unite this planet. But it's kind of a mission here to help us connect to the energy of the earth, to help heal it, to help ourselves heal, to help heal the lineage of karmic stuff that's going on. And Freya said, get that off my altar. But go into the videos, check out the first one that says warning, controversial subject, topic, because I talk about how, like, and there's no coincidence I'm doing this today on Monday, Moon Day, because in that first video I basically say, stop kissing the moon's ass and remember who the sun is, because the sun is here to help us. Basically, that's what I went down with, is like, stop worshiping just the moon. Everybody's paying attention, even just by focusing on the moon itself. Oh, it's the full moon. Oh, it's the new moon. Oh, it's this moon. It's this stuff, blah, 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 blah. I make my candles with the energy of the sun. And y'all love my candles, don't you? And it says, burn during any moon phase, because I use sun energy. I don't use moon energy for that. I will use moon energy sometimes when I want to do some reflection, or if I want to do, you know, some releasing and stuff, but who wants to do that all the time? And that's what I spoke about in that video. And I'm sure a lot of you understand what I mean by that, and probably agree. And you got to check it out. And then in the next one, Sun Workers Unite, I see how you're all going, because in the first one I give you a mission. Wake up in the morning, stretch, and envision the sun on you. Even if the sun isn't shining, the sun is beaming on you. Take a memory. Think of a memory of the sun being warm on your chest, and just pull it in. It's easy as that. Like I said, the energy running through the universe right now is very magical. Visualization is going to work extremely well. Pulling in the feeling of a memory with that visualization, because it coincides with what you're trying to do, is going to create the outcome you want. Okay? This is what I'm trying to get people to hear. But yeah, you'll see, because you'll start to see the change. You'll start to see on a cloudy day, when you connect to the energy of the sun, how the sun comes out. And I know that there's some people watching that actually went through with that. So we did the halfway mark. I wanted to see how people were doing, connecting with the sun each morning, and every day they were tagging me in things. Oh my God, look at what happened. Oh my God. You know, they really were experiencing it. And this is what, you know, I really want people to understand too when they learn the runes, because it's a totally different energy. So that's what my mission is. I'm here to bring that to you guys. So be on the lookout for that. In the next couple of days it will air. It'll be live on my page. So I will share for you to see the group, but you will have to answer some questions to enter. It is free. But I want to be able to do the activation, and upload it before I give you guys that group. So it's going to be pretty interesting. And if you're curious of what I'm going with this, go check out those other Sun Worker videos. If you have any other questions or are into getting a reading, room reading, or anything, or a service, check out the link to the website and you can book it right through there. It'd be all on Zoom.com. And if the dates available don't work, let me know. We can see if something else is available. But yeah, so I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Be on the lookout for the Unseen Prophecies. Again, that will be released when the situation starts to occur or has occurred, because I don't want to create hysteria with that vision. Because there's been years of me trying to explain traumatic situations to people and still not avoiding it. So I guess this is almost of a I called it type of situation. Not to be pompous or a jerk, but I need to do this for myself to understand timelines, so maybe I can pinpoint dates better with that. Thanks, Diane. I hope you enjoy rewatching them. I think you will. And I drum in some of them as well. And Tracy, I'm so grateful to the sun, moon, and stars for bringing you and Ashley into my life. You have both truly changed my life beyond anything I could have ever imagined. Thank you. No, thank you, Tracy. But I mean, that's, we went through a really dark time, both of us on our own, and then even together we went through a crazy time, and she helped me out of a lot of stuff and helped me to be able to help others out of a lot of stuff, and now, we team up and help more people get out of a lot of stuff. So what else could you dream for? It's a great life. So, but remember, life is what you make it. So get into the movement, be a sun worker, and be on the lookout for the Unseen Prophecies. And it'll be live before you know it. So have a wonderful evening. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye.